hook, and I can be in quarter guard here, or even in traditional half. You can set it up. You can turn it in. You're coming top half right through them. You got your whizzer all the way through. You got your vice grip in. You try to bend its neck in. Then once you cinch the figure four in and you sprawl, you can hook them on top. Once you develop that squeeze, that's the basic way to set up a darce. It's very important to be threatening from top half. It's got to be standard. Everyone's got to have a darce. Everybody. Standard. There's no way around it. There's no way you're going to be a legit grappler and not have that right there. It's improved time and time again. And then you throw the Japanese neckties on top of that too. That's even crazy. Alright, so you got to have that threat. That's the basic right hand. Alright, so now instead of setting it up from top half here or top half coming through on the weak side here, we're trying to set that up. We're trying to hang that neck, trying to figure four arms. So basically we're choking him out with his top arm and then figure four around his neck. So the can crusher is the exact same thing, but we're coming from a whole different angle. Right? We're coming from side control. And when you're in side control, there's so much available. I mean, you can try to mount, you can try to hit the Kimuras here, Americanas, you can try to set up a twister, you can do some judo side control stuff. But in side control, the art of jamming this arm up is huge. If you'd rather just stand, maybe the guy has an incredible upa or bridge. Now, there's guys like that who can't mount. There's guys that bridges are so incredible. Like Dustin Shaw, who's the trainer with. I couldn't keep the mount on. He was just so explosive. He did water polo so much. So his explosion was insane. But that's not going to stop me from going to the mountain. Most people have to control the mountain. There's just some people that just have a tremendous bridge. You just can't hold them down. Alright? So for those people, you want to stay inside control. Or maybe you're going to mount, or maybe you're going to set up something in the twister, but you might as well see if you can trap his inside arm up. If I could trap his inside arm up here, you got a lot. I wouldn't let this go. As soon as I trap the arm up, I'm going to try to go for a darce. You might as well. Alright, so there's different ways you can trap that arm up. If he's smart, he's got to get his T-Rex. I can't get under that arm. We can go for just basic Americanas here, and as he swings his arm through to defend, now we trap it here. And you see how tight I am? My elbow's bolted to the ground, and so he can't get his arm right here. Everything's nice and tight. Just for a second. This is how we capture it. So we can go for an Americana, capture one of our new purple belts. This is how he traps one. It's pretty nice. I've been trapping up with my body from twister side control here. This is the way I like to control from side control. So from right here, I can just put all my weight into his side, into his arm, and swing it up. Alright, so he's not going to be dead like this. He's going to be like right here. Elbow totally dead. So this is an art here. See how I'm backing up into it? And then we trap it. We're right here. His arm and his head are trapped between my elbow and my hip. Alright, so we can either throw the Americana in as he tries to rescue it, and then we trap him here. Again, this is just for a second. The ultimate goal, as soon as you have a trap, you want to bring your arm all the way through and clinch onto his shoulder. Just grab onto his shoulder here, or you can grab onto your pants or your shorts. That's even tighter. Alright? So now his arm is trapped. You're squeezing, you're clenching here. And here I'm clenching. This is huge. Another thing that's huge is once you got this clinch on, this hand is blocking the hip so he doesn't follow you. If I have this in here, I'm going to rotate clockwise. If he follows me, I'm not going to go anywhere. I got to stop him here. Stop him, then I rotate. When I'm trying to sit on that arm, I want him to look away and try to escape to his left. If he escapes to his left, he escapes right into it. That's what I want. It doesn't take long for the guy on the bottom to figure out and tight. See that? Here, and then as soon as you can, clinch onto a shoulder blade or grab onto your own shorts. Let's just clinch onto a shoulder blade for now, just like this. Gotta develop that clinch. As soon as I do that, I'm blocking his hip here. And now he doesn't want to turn away, but he's stuck. So I don't want any space for his arm to break free. If I'm here, he's gonna just suck his elbow and I don't have anything. And then I go for a north-south at this point. So, but we don't want to go for the north-south right now. Let's try to get him in the darts. But always know, if he does escape, always go north-south. Escapes north-south right into the guillotine. Putting those three together is huge. Right, just side control, attacks to the neck. You know, if you saw the Chris Weidman against Munoz fight, you saw really good wrestler, Anthony Munoz. Really good wrestler, Weidman, but Weidman loves jiu-jitsu. And that was the difference, is when Weidman got Munoz down, Munoz couldn't just get up. Every time he rolled up, there was a choke waiting for him. Because Weidman was here just waiting for him to turn. Anyway, he's going to throw something on. If he turns onto his knees, he's got really good guillotines. He had Darcy's waiting for him. So the Munoz was on the back. This is too dangerous to get up. I get up, I'm going to fall right into a choke. That's basic. That's basic jiu-jitsu. You should have chokes. Like with Jeff Glover, for instance. He'll dance around you. Wait, he wants you to get up. You pass your guard, now get up. You're gonna fall right into a choke. Because when you're flat on your back and your T-Rex, he's safe here. He's actually safe flat on his back. So I gotta somehow get him on his side. You know, if he turns away, you know, if I have his arm trapped up, transition right to a Darce. If he turns into me, I go right to a Darce or a Japanese necktie here. Or just a regular Darce. Or we throw a guillotine in. We come back from the north-south. You got to have 2 or 3 chokes lined up ready to go. Just can't be one. You got to have it lined up. Escape one, escape right into another choke. And it's really not that hard. You just got to practice. Put the numbers in. Get your squeeze together. And then you start being smart. I'm in side control. Let's see if I can trap that arm up. If I trap that arm up, oh, I got it. And I'm going to keep it there. And now, again, I'm blocking the hip. Now he doesn't want to turn away. How do we make him turn away? Remember, we don't want to give any space. So I like to drag keep my thigh connected to his head. See that? And then I'm putting my weight on him. He still doesn't want to turn away. He still doesn't want to. But I'm just smashing him, making him. And then once he turns, sometimes if he turns all the way to his knees, and we have to do a march, remember, bring your legs up tight so that he can't swing that arm around. Right here, he'll swing his arm free. And now he's out. So if we go to the Mars, bring those legs up. Make it so he can't bring his arm out. But ultimately, the goal is to keep him on his side. The Mars is a Darce without your body weight. You're on your back. 100% squeeze. We hit those if we have to. We can't control them. We can't keep them on the side. Then we have to hit those. It's nice to have a good enough squeeze where we really need our body. But it's always best to stay on top. Use your body weight smash and have that squeeze. And there's real hope for it. Okay? So we're always aiming to stay on top. So I'm here in twister side control. I back my ass up, scoop that elbow up. Here, here. Then I orbit. See how I'm keeping my hip tight, making the turn right. Huge. Jamie Walsh, the black belt from Drawing Off the Top, he's the one to show you this. I've never seen anyone do it like him. He's amazing with this. He knows how to control that arm. Very good at it. That's where I love it from. And this is one of those moves that I've known it for 6 or 7 years. And I was good at trapping the arm up for doing different things. I would trap the arm up here and then go for an arm bar here. You know, or trap the arm up here and then sit back with arm bars there. I was doing it for different reasons. So, once he showed it to me, I added it to my game, but was never really that good at it. I would try every now and then do the pop. But, like all moves, just know that if someone else is really good at it, you can be really good at it too. You just have to, they just losing turn.